Sayaka, she had the kitchen knife.
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with a knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
The one who attacked first was Sayaka?
How now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she had been planning to commit a murder of her own.
What?
She took the kitchen knife from the kitchen, obviously, and then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation. Indeed, these are all the actions of an assailant.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that way she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Sayaka wanted to... on me.
Half context statement.
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying, and by committing the murder there instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto. But for that to work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names? But does that plan seem a little risky? For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior. I'm sure Saiko realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation, and a totally forgettable kid, or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait then, are you saying she had this all planned out? Holy shit.
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with a knife, then found herself under attack in turn. That must have been when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were turned suddenly on her, and she died at the hands of the one she planned to murder.
Just hold on, that can't be true. Because...
Hey, you guys have totally derailed the argument! You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it! Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
Oh yeah, we gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered... If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us!
Is it really all over? Obviously I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. No, I still have a couple more 2 bullets left, I think. Actually, they're dying this one.
It's easy to just say, hey, decide who did it. But there just aren't any more clues, right? Let's review all the clues we've found up to this point one more time.
We really have time for all of that. Die!
Everything is just rolling.
If we don't do something, we're all gonna die!
Alright, any more clues? That's false!
You got that wrong!
Oh, you're saying they got it wrong.
Yeah,
Okay.
pretending I'm Makoto.
I thought you were telling me I got it wrong.
That's
and I
like
was
a-
what?
That's a meme in the...
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining, wait, what do you say?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her, remember? 110337. Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there. Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can you really be sure that Sayaka's the one who wrote it?
There's no question. Yeah, left index. I got it! Her left index finger had blood on it. It could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I see. She broke her wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure, I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it, but still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 11037.
Sorry, I'm yawning and thinking. Hey Chihiro, you're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not. Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course, it's because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like... Huh? What? What? Oh, just look at these numbers, look at the numbers assuming they're not numbers. Look at these first two, 11. Look less like two numbers and more like one letter. Yeah, you're
right.
Yeah, it's you. My bad.
Sorry, I spaced.
No, yeah.
The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it was an 11, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa, you might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Hey,
God damn it.
Mondo.
Bleh, our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
But even if that really is an N, N037 doesn't make any more sense than before.
Damn it, it's no use, I just don't know.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
Watching as Doug slowly turns his head.
She wrote the killer's name.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it. So whose name did she write?
Who feels the killer's name?
And choose.
Well, I mean, it's not me. It's not her. It's not him. It's not her. I wish it was her. It's not her. It's not him. It's not her. It's not him. It's not him. It's not him. It's not her. It's Monkey Man.
Monkey Man! Got it.
Didn't I say like it's like 2
Yeah,
episodes ago
you
it was
really
him?
did.
Oh my god.
That's why I tried to like immediately
Yeah,
deflect
we were like,
suspicion.
deflect.
The key to solving this mystery was to simply rotate the writing 180 degrees. If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. Leon. My beloved, or more accurately, Leon.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. Yeah, it's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all.
Oh.
She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were. And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped.
You know-
Try it for yourself, if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
You know, the entire time I was like, those have to be fucking letters. I was like, there's no way those numbers mean fucking anything. I didn't see the thing in between the N, but yeah, when I saw it, I was like, N, that's fuck. What number? No, that. Yeah.
That looks like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer, you can't just go say shit like that!
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
Evidence that Leon tried to get rid of. I knew what it was. Switching rooms!
Oh!
Evidence they tried to get rid of. Would be this. Or is it the, or is it the burnt shirt piece?
I'd probably go, it's one of those two.
I think this
this
is
one.
more like it.
Yay!
You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, he must have gotten some of her blood on them. And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator. But one piece burned off and got left behind. And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
But just, is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up. Like, basically every guy here is.
That's right, there are plenty of other people with shirts like mine. But just that one little chart piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right, that alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that might reveal the truth.
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so. The burnt remains of the white leather shirt the killer isn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay close attention to. How is this? Right? How?
Yeah!
Yeah! If we look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say.
Balled it up and threw it like a goddamn baseball. Is that what they're gonna say he did?
Yep.
Basically.
Is that why the orb is there to
Yep.
have something to wrap it around?
Something needed to turn the incinerator on first.
Oh, so he threw that to.
And that's why it's not in the
Yeah.
incinerator.
Oh, okay. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right?
And obviously,
oh, yeah,
you
it's
don't wanna
you.
hit
Sorry,
the switch
I'm
to turn
getting
it on
too.
either.
He's getting in.
You'd need the key to get in, and the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty. So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Haha, interesting. What?
What clip so bad? So no, that's wrong. There's another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. And that's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer.
I love the soundtrack in this. You already know which one you're gonna use.
Just like how that wasn't even the soundtrack from this game.
The key to the trash room, whoever was cleaning duty must have it, right?
So the only one who could have gotten to this incinerator was the person in charge of the trash.
And you had to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the evidence.
Objection!
Oh, you got that
Wrong, motherfucker!
Bing bong. You're
Every time
wrong.
you say wrong, I think you're talking to me. Even though I've... Oh. Hold on! I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
But if you can't get past the gates, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could, if you used this. What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell. Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
But how would you use it?
the killer had to use the glass ball in a certain way, which was throw it, divine with it, and roll it. He bowls it, and hopes it ski balls up to the fucking. Oh my god! The killer simply took aim at the incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate.
If I was at Hope Peak, that would be my ultimate.
All they had to do was
I'd
hit
be
that
the ultimate
switch.
skee ball player.
All he had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life. Someone threw that through a gap in the gate. Remember what you said before, Hifumi? Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy. Leon, I believe you're that fairy. Fumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they got the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene and know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room. The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right? For pinpoint accuracy, you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
Yeah, that's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is... Wouldn't have much of a challenge for the killer because... he could clairvoyant it! Maybe he plays baseball? Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer. These goddamn shit for brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you.
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make this crime perfectly clear. And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me. What the hell do you mean end this?
Say what you want, Leon, but the questions have been answered and the truth has been revealed. Now, here's what happened.
The closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more?
Yeah, sure.
Every case has at least one element to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book. However, you'll notice that in the comic, technically manga, because it's right to left, not left to right.
Okay.
It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels. Also, if you take aim at a missing section and press the left mouse button, holy cow, you'll get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Well then, good luck and have fun.
Climax. Okay. So I'm assuming I'm timed on this too.
Yeah, and you
Okay, so
scroll the
this-
mouse wheel to
so
check
this-
through other pieces of evidence you have as well.
Oh, there's more. Okay.
Yeah.
Um.
So basically, you just go through the entire crime in the order of events.
Oh, okay. So let's start with. Where's the scene? Okay. Oh, okay. That's how you do it. So then she's like, "Hey, bleh," and then, "Hey." And then that's when the... And am I gonna use all of these or no?
I think in this one you use all of them.
But I'm assuming in future I probably don't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
because
like
because
extras or
that'll be
something.
behind him, and then she'll go hi, and then he goes like this, and then hits her in the thing. What? What are you talking about?
What's wrong?
Talking about him dropping. The
Oh,
dropping
like
knife's
obviously
right
you
there.
can see they're like ones that won't fit in because that's a duplicate.
Okay. So that would be this one.
And you can always skip ahead to see if there's other stuff that might.
I like the
Yeah,
style.
because then she gets into the
art.
bathroom and then he's trying to do the thing. That doesn't work, so he tries to. No, that's already a duplicate. I've got a lot of time to do this one, but I'm assuming it's gonna. I'm either gonna have more to do or less time, or a combination of the two. So this is this. And then he comes in. So he kills her, and then he gets this. Or she already... No. Oh, this. Then he kills her. Then he... Well, I mean, that's obvious. Then he... Turns it on. Close it. And then
Here's what happened.
That's exactly how it went down.
I think.
Oh, use your best protagonist voice here, Doug.
Oh yeah. I think I'd better take one more look back at the case from the beginning. Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them. She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back. During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And then she lost her grip. That's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily. There was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing. So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone. With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in the victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there. Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hero's crystal ball, which he'd left in the laundry room. The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch. For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw, but the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with such absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life. Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't that right, Leon?
You did it!
I played the game for once! It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right? Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object?
Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object! I mean, all this is just a bunch of stupid theories. You need evidence. Where's the evidence? Without evidence, it's all bullshit. It's bullshit, and I refuse to acknowledge it.
Well then, I guess this is as good a point as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
Your first bullet time battle is about to begin. Would you like to
Oh
hear more?
god.
Alright, there's still one laying left, I forgot.
I gotta shoot him.
This one is
Rhythm
the
game.
most annoying.
Sometimes during a
mini-game,
class battle, your
sorry.
opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. When this happens, you'll engage in a head-to-head battle. I like to refer to this as bullet time battle, aka the BTB, aka the BTB BTW. That's funny.
BTB, bring that boot.
During the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. Okay. I'm good at these. I'll play the music. Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. Wait, what button presses? Press the right mouse button to lock onto an opponent's statement. Destroy the statement you locked onto with the left mouse button as the tempo marker reaches the center. So it's OS.
Yep.
Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Do this consecutively and you'll start a combo. Keep this going and you'll initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get a tempo down instead. The tempo changes, so does the timing for hitting each button, so watch out for that. Deal enough damage to your opponent and their weak spot statement will appear. At that point, you can press the left mouse button to shoot it down with a truth bullet like any other statement. Read their statements fast enough, they'll come out victorious. Like I said before, if your influence gauge reaches 0, you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. So I just right click and then left click.
Yeah.
When the killer broke the bathroom
With
doorknob,
the beat.
they didn't use anything from your room to do it. So what did the killer use?
What did the killer use to-
I refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Stupid, 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 stupid.
Show indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure it out. Oh, it's green now. Moment of truth. Oh, what?
You have to do it on the beat, not in between.
Yeah.
Oh.
And you can lock on to multiple statements at a time.
Oh. Oh god. Really bad.
So you play a lot of rhythm music.
Yeah. No, I didn't understand how it worked at first. I didn't realize I had
Yeah,
to
I
lock.
know, that's why I hate this.
I didn't realize I had to lock onto the beat as well.
This is one of the few where it only improves, like, as in the future games. I don't like how a lot of them improved.
Final
This one
strike.
really improves. That evidence is all bullshit. Here's your answer.
My head! You shot me in the fucking head!
God damn it. The screws in the bathroom doorknob were removed.
I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them. I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we each got had one inside. That must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere. But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Saika's room.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use? It
Stupid, stupid, stupid.
had to be their very own toolkit!
Stupid, 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 stupid.
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show us some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid. Huh?
If you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it. Isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid, stupid.
So you have no rebuttal.
Then it would seem we are finished here.
job, Doug.
Nice!
You got an A on your exam.
Yeah, you pass.
Looks like you reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes? You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, and just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right? Okay, then let's get excited. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Is there somebody who doesn't vote with
What's
us?
it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Please tell me there's someone who...
No, everyone votes.
Yeah,
It's just a
everyone.
matter of you're responsible for killing them because you voted for them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-oh, looks like you got it right on the money. The blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kawada. Huh?
Gets fucking sent to the Shadow Realm, dude.
Hold on a second.
Leon, did you really kill Sayaka?
I don't believe it.
Son of a bitch, what the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice. It was kill or be killed. So that's why I killed her first.
None of you were any different. One wrong step and you'd be this one standing here. It was a complete chance that I wound up like this. I was just unlucky, that's all. Yay, come on. You'd expect me to just accept my death?
Everything's become clear. The decision we made was right after all. And when I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. Because if we came up with really is the truth, and that truth is that Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind.
It's all because of that video. Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her and that video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Now we're trapped in here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me. I can't afford to be stuck in here. The one thing that was more important to her than anything else, her dreams or friends. To have seen something like that happen to them. And Sayaka. I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it, even some things that weren't so pleasant. And that's why Sayaka, with the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So when she said, no matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side. She was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that.
Boy howdy, the entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships.
Oh my fucking god.
Do you hate him yet? She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she descended into pure madness.
What did you say?
I understand, really I do. Yep. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right, buddy? Right, Doug?
Right.
Compassion, intimacy, love, the stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse.
Stop screwing with us! This is all your fault! Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it, everything! It's all your fault! Suddenly, in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma, but
That's enough.
as angry as I was, Kido latched onto my arm without hesitation. You didn't have to actually grab my arm. Her grip was like iron. Strong enough, I was sure it would leave a bruise.
I should have squeezed harder.
If you
really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now.
Ellipses. Damn it!
That was a close one. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping. Just barely avoiding punishment, you did. Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kawada will receive his punishment. Punishment? You mean the execution? Oh, wait a second. I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her. Yeah, that's it. I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your own toolkit? Yeah. After she shot herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong? You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing. But you chose not to. Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
No, that's not.
Stop it. I've had enough of this.
Oh, are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? He killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand?
I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is him!
What?
If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who put us in this situation, the mastermind.
Uh-oh, did you awaken your sense of justice? Well, it just so happens there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you?
Just shut up!
Okay, well anyway, more importantly, let's hurry up and get on with what everyone's been waiting for, the punishment! I'm begging you, please don't do this! No more begging, no more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it! Please! Now then, I prepared a very special punishment for Leon Kuwata, the ultimate baseball star. No!
Please tell me it's a giant hand that throws him into the moon.
Worse.
Worse.
Worse?
Yeah.
Let's give it everything we got! It's punishment time! No! So let's just enjoy this nice cinematic.
Yep.
Is he being dragged by his fucking neck?
Yep.
Yeah.
He's gonna get pelted with fucking baseballs.
Yep.
And everyone else is forced to watch.
Yep.
Next time I root beer gamers.
Wait, for real? Do you want to get to the end of the chapter at least?
Oh, I thought that was a good place to stop.
It was, honestly, but there isn't...
It will be weird to transition
Fuck.
from chapter to chapter.
I will cut that shit
sorry.
out. Damn it. I really wanted it to be epic there. Oh well, what we saw, that was the true face of despair. I mean, if you can't call it that, then what else could we call it?
Woohoo! Extreme! Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control!
What's going on?
I can't take this anymore. Do you really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it. Well, hey, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. That's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
I think you're going crazy, Michael.
Am I at least, you know...
Man, fuck you. Why the fuck you doing all this evil shit to us? He's mean.
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type of guy. Or in that case, a dark, awful secret society type of bear.
You okay? You gonna make it? You gonna make it to this buddy?
Oh, he's a bear. So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
It seems like you're trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible.
Hey, I don't know what you're saying and I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together.
You piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground.
You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're barking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame!
Of course we can't cut for free of the outside world, being trapped in this insane place.
You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of this school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever? What are you trying to say?
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there, just like before.
Anyway, let's get to Blackened's punishment. That's what everyone's waiting for, after all.
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to?
Sorry, I said everything I gotta say. I need to save some of the fun for later.
Just like that even gone. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second?
She moved in close and whispered in my ear.
Before we head back, there's something I want to talk to you about.
It's about Sayaka, isn't it?
I'm surprised you figured it out. I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself.
You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? The thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool, becoming such an easy target like that.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as she lay dying, she was thinking of you.
She was thinking of me? You can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you.
What?
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message.
Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who killed her.
That's certainly one possibility, but I don't think that's what it was. She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you, which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure. It's almost ironic when you think about it.
Why are you telling me all this?
Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
What about Junko? What? Fucking... Okay, they weren't my friend, or she wasn't my friend either? What?
No.
Okay, whatever.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation.
Move past their deaths? I could never do that. No. I'm gonna carry them with me the rest of my life. How could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me. He doesn't even care about it.
No.
Is it Junko or Junko?
Junko.
Junko? Okay.
Nobody
Junko.
really cared.
I'll carry it. Whatever.
I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go.
So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you.
As she said that, she revealed the smallest smile.
By the way, I have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka?
Oh, well. I'm psychic.
Huh?
Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition.
And that is our wonderful stopping point.
That is the one stopping.
All right.
Once we get...
Wait, can I say it now then? Now that,
Oh, yeah.
now that I want it to.
Next time on Repair Gamers.
Oh, you got the
Ruined it immediately. It also clipped really bad.